Well, obviously, information evening was pretty important. Coming to that, got to know the school from a perspective that I didn't have any information on already. So it was a big moment, and of course that was influential in my decision of coming to St John's in the end.
In year 9, I used to be really scared. Before that even, I wasn't as confident as I thought I could be. But then with St John's, with the support because I wasn't really smart either, and the amount of support I got from the teachers, it helped me to be more confident in myself, in my academics and sport.
I think no matter what school you go to, it takes a little while to settle in, the transition from intermediate to high school. You have to make new friends and whatnot, but we would have been looking at maybe second, third weekend. I was feeling fairly comfortable. I knew my way around school by then, knew my classmates, had one or two friends, new friends, so it didn't take long at all.
Without a doubt I was going to come here. I had a brother that came here, and had good feedback from the school, and so for me it's pretty easy to choose St John's.
Well, from what I'd heard from not just my brother or my parents, people around in intermediate and whatnot, St John's done well academically. They held their own on the sports field, two quite important factors in my life, I believe. And it's not a massive school, so you're not likely to get neglected, is my sort of thinking. Bigger schools tend to sort of have too many people where if you're not in the top tier, you sort of get forgotten about.
Well, I was exploring a number of options in year 8 of high schools, and I went to a number of information evenings, but I then went to the St John's one, and I felt at home. And I was pretty lucky because it was an easy decision after that, and after that, enrolled there, and the rest is history.
Well, as a Māori, I can sort of say firsthand that Māori culture is very much present and alive here. Same to go with Pacifica boys. We've got Pacifica by nature. We've got whānau class, kapahaka, all these groups to sort of cater for different ethnicities and sort of make them feel at home, I guess. It's like a home away from home, I guess you could call it.
It's enforced that you have to have a certain percentage if you want to keep playing sport here at St John's. So yeah, it's really important to have good grades and finding that balance of school, when to do school and when to play sport. But it's pretty easy because the school really helps you out with that, and the coaches are pretty nice, pretty lenient to helping you succeeding at school so that you can play the sport. So yeah, it's something really good at St John's.
I mean, sport is ingrained into the DNA of every New Zealander, I think, and no different here at St John's. It's a big part of who we are, and a number of the boys compete, and I never really got into sport myself. I'm a referee of rugby, but I still am involved in sport with, I was looked after in my public speaking abilities, and I've emceed a few sports events now, and it was just what St John's is that's enabled me to do these things, to look after someone with a strange talent or strange hobby like I did, and ultimately get me to somewhere where I never would imagine I could be.
Competition is encouraged at St John's. We have athletics, swimming sports, cross country and all that. The Year 9 rugby tournament, which is pretty encouraged. It's really amped up, and you have a lot of fun. So they encourage that competition so that you can get involved with the school in all those different ways.
I mean, there's a huge importance of us being Johnny's boys, of being Marist men at school, and we've got a lot of events that really hone that and bring us together. I mean, our athletics days, swimming sports, and I always still remember the Year 9 rugby tournament. 9P made the final, and I still brag about it. So we went down, but we'll keep that on the down low.
The things that you learn at St. John's to do with the school, like the school song, the haka, you'll never forget it. It's something that's really important, it's really close to the heart.
Special character is a massive focal point of the school. To be a Marist man, to be a Johnny's boy and live in that legacy of Marcelin Champagne. We have our 5 pillars, of course, and we really live by them each year is really important when we focus on one pillar, and we're in the way of Mary now, and it's something that we all strive to be.
You know, if you're ever in trouble, you got your Johnny's boys with you, and they'll hang around with you for life. So it's amazing.
Well, I think any leader at the school has a big responsibility. It's something that we looked up to in Year 9, and of course now, as that role is now upon us, it's a huge responsibility, a privilege and a responsibility, and it's something that I'll remember for the rest of my life, that's for sure.
Leadership was an important thing for me. So seeing the head students in Year 9, they were my role models. They motivated me to be who I am now. So I guess it worked out for the good. And so, but because I had that motivation, I shaped my life in St. John's to be a good leader, so that I could be where I am today.
You know, you walk around the school and the junior boys, they come up to you, shake your hand, introduce themselves, and that's the best part of the job for me. And 5 years with the same bunch of boys, you get to know those guys pretty well too.
After being here for 4.5 years, it means a lot, and to wear the deputy head boy badge is something that I dreamed of, and only became possible because of the environment that St. John's College has.
We have our tuakana in Year 9 for at the start of the year, so they had your back. So you had something to go, if you were, for the first few days, you were a little scared, you could just talk to them, and so yeah, that was good, that was easy.
The toughest thing that most people talk about coming into school was knowing no one. So I think there's maybe 3 people from my intermediate come to this school, so I was fairly alone in my transition. So one of my biggest fears was sort of I had to get to know new people.
Yeah, well, I think everyone was nervous to come as a Year 9. It was a daunting time. The stories of high school being daunting, of course, but it only took about 10 minutes to realise that it was okay, and we're all in the same boat. Of course, we talk about brothers all the time. That's what we were. We still are today, and we ride this ride together.
The longer you stay here, the stronger those bonds get with other people. This is going on my 5th year at the school with a lot of other 13s in the same boat as me, and if you look back at Year 9 to now, those bonds sort of just get stronger and stronger. I'll leave here with a good pack of mates who I know will do anything for me.
It's a safe place that you can go to, and the support from the teachers is so good.
I think after having so many years here, it becomes hard to look upon just one or two moments, but it's been a phenomenal time in all, and nothing really sticks out because it's different every day. It's hard to put what preparing young men for life actually means into words. It's our motto, and something we stand by, and something that's just natural about the school. It's sort of doesn't have to be said because it's just a natural thing of what comes. St John's College.
Caritas Christi Urgent Nos.
Preparing young men for life.
Welcome to my school.
Welcome to our school.
Welcome to your school.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome to SJC.